Yeah. So by the end of 2021, you're at 25,000 users, but the market has driven down the price per user, Calendly charging $9 a user. What were you guys charging per user ish?
Also like $10 per user.
$10 per user per month. So it's a tough way to make a living because of the lower price per user. This giant gorilla has driven down the price. And so you saw one of the potential avenues to go was to do some sort of partnership or get acquired outright. Is that right?
Yeah. And at that time, within a few months, a couple of our competitors, smaller competitors, but still significant competitors in the market were selling their businesses, getting acquired. And so we realized that there's some kind of trend or some consolidation happening. And what I did is I reached out to all of these founders who just recently sold their companies, and I tried to understand, why did you do it? Like, what are you seeing that I'm not seeing? Where's your head at? And it was great to talk to them, because I was surprised how open they were and how helpful they were. And
what did they tell you?
I mean, they all said that it is difficult to, like, you can be number one, you can be number two maybe, and still make a great living, maybe number three too. But then there's this huge pool of other scheduling tools that are out there that I'd have to be super different, and nobody really knew how to be that different from Calendly or others. Or there will be more and more consolidation happening in the market, where these all-in-one solutions will just have those features embedded, and that scheduling solutions are becoming less and less of a standalone product and more of a feature. And so that was a really interesting insight that I got from a few of the founders. And that made me realize that we really have to find a good, strong partner to become a feature maybe in a different company.
Interesting. So the acquire or the companies that had gone through this M&A process were saying to you, these other founders, we realized that this is really now a feature within a product as opposed to a product in and of itself.
Yes.
So that's interesting. What did you do next? Like, did you hire a broker, or did you reach out to Calendly and say, buy us? Like, what did you say?
So I did, I asked a few of my founder friends. The good thing is that the founder community always has people that help with the advice or their learnings. And even though those competitors of mine were super helpful, some of them gave me the list of the other companies they talked to and said, hey, those are interested. You should talk to them as well, because they didn't sell to them. So, maybe they were still interested in us. So that was good. And so first of all, we had a few conversations, the casual conversations with companies, realized, okay, that there is actually a potential to partner up, which was great, because we realized, okay, there's the interest in partnering up. And so we were torn between, should we partner or should we actually sell our business? And then one of these partners said, hey, we aren't interested in partnering, but we would be interested in buying a company like yours. And that is what really then triggered it for me to go and start an M&A process. And so we looked all around our competitive landscape, our at complementary products to ours, and figured out who could be a potential buyer. And we created different clusters because there's always different reasons why a company would purchase us. And so we did that whole exercise, and then we started reaching out to each and every one of these companies via LinkedIn mainly. And it was surprising how many responses we got on LinkedIn.
I want to ask you about that. Two quick questions. What did you say in your LinkedIn message?
In the beginning, I was only talking about partnerships, and was a little bit more careful because I never did that before, so I wasn't sure how to even approach an M&A conversation. And so I just said that we have this company and we are looking at partnering up. At the end of it, or once I got a few more learnings, I just directly said, hey, we are currently in an M&A process. We are planning to sell in 2 months from now. We are in final conversations, but I thought you may also be interested. Do you want to start a conversation? So it became way more direct in my approach, and that really helped. So I think in hindsight, I should have also just like gotten straight to the point. But at that time, I
Be more
didn't know any
direct.
better. Yeah.